And we will get to that in just a moment, but we begin with Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton's efforts to get a judge to declare the so-called sanctuary city law unconstitutional.
Governor Greg Abbott signed the bill into law last night, streaming live on Facebook. It goes into effect September 1st, but Paxton, anticipating a court battle, already has the ball rolling. Paxton says the lawsuit will, quote, avoid a multiplicity of suits in various forums so that the constitutionality of SB 4 may be resolved throughout Texas in a single court. The suit names Travis County, Sheriff Sally Hernandez, Austin, all the Austin council members, Mayor Steve Adler, the interim city manager, and the Mexican-American civil rights organization, MALDEF.
Now, we already heard from some of those named in that suit who signaled that they're ready to take on Texas. It's a contentious issue that continues to divide the state. KVUE political reporter Ashley Godot is live at the Capitol. And Ashley, it's not just state leaders speaking out tonight.
Now, Mike and Quita, after SB 4 was signed into law last night, protesters gathered outside the governor's mansion. They were back this morning, and with them, not only state leaders, but a Texas congressman.
Hey, hey, ho, ho, SB 4 has got to go.
The protesters believe the bill that will require all law enforcement honor ICE detainers is discriminatory. SB 4 also allows law enforcement to ask anyone who is detained about their immigration status. Critics fear that will lead to racial profiling. The group was joined by State Representative Rafael Anchia and U.S. Congressman Lloyd Doggett. Both blasted Governor Greg Abbott for signing the bill on a Sunday night on Facebook Live with no notice.
He didn't invite the authors of the bill. He didn't invite law enforcement. He didn't invite the business community. He didn't invite Latinos. You know why? Because we were all against it. And yet he chose to sign this in the dark of night on an evening that should be about faith and family. And he signs a bill that's intentionally discriminatory against immigrant community. That's not leadership, that's cowardice.
How it is and why it is that the state can suddenly become involved in the enforcement of immigration laws, I think raises some serious legal issues. And I hope that this law will be challenged not only on the streets, but in the courtrooms, because it is fundamentally wrong and unjust.
We asked to speak with the governor today, but we're told he couldn't fit it into his schedule. His press secretary, John Whitman, sent this statement on why the bill was signed on Facebook. Quote, "We're going to where most people are getting their news nowadays and talking directly to them instead of speaking through a filter." Now, as for the Attorney General's lawsuit, the parties being sued have released statements. Again, they all plan to fight it out in court and are certain they will be victorious. Live at the Capitol, Ashley Godot, KVUE News.
Thanks, Ashley.